So on the cover today is an image from the Power Summit 2018, hosted by Sherry Watson, and the Power of Purpose. That's going to be later this week in New Mexico, and I am so pleased to be and honored to be a speaker there. And in some ways it's a culmination, right? It's a next step when we're learning how do we use that, right? How do we use good stuff from awesome people? How do we take that? How do we use that to help other people? So this is going to be a great event. And there are all types of purpose-driven entrepreneurs and social impact leaders who will be there with us for a few days and talking about opportunities to do more, actually, right? Because one of the things is we're so busy, right? Just people, we're so busy. We have work, we got family, we got shopping, we got, keeping up with our friends. We've got the daily emergencies that happen. We've got the stuff that we just got to do, and we're so busy. And yet that these people are taking the time to figure out how they can do even more. And that's freaking awesome. So there's a couple people out there, before I even get started, that I wanted to send a special thanks. Sherry Watson, obviously, because I just feel so blessed that I got to meet her. She is one of the co-architects for the Americans with Disabilities Act, and she is incredible. I mean, she's talented, she's driven, she has done so much, not just about the rights for all people with that landmark legislation, the Americans with Disabilities Act, but also in her own life and seeking opportunities for herself. Kate Shell, thank you. Mama Bear, keeping me going. Jamie, oh my gosh, Jamie, thank you for offering words that I can't even express to you how much it meant to me when I called you up one night in a frantic, just not even knowing what to do, and you pointed out something and gave me hope and belief. Alana, you are as talented and deep-hearted as you are wondrous with your eye and what you see in your heart. Thank you, both, very much. New friends, and I'm just like so in love with both of you. Krista Goronsky, my God, as you take another step, I'm just blown away by how much you've led and how much you've participated in just amazing community service. I mean, it's just unfathomable to me. Stephanie, such a wonderful spark, an author and somebody who impresses me so much. With just a year ago, I couldn't even, when I first met you, that you had a book in the works, and I can believe how far you've come. And it's just amazing, and it's so inspiring to me. Midori, another new friend who is just really lights up a room and gives and shares and has such purpose and intent. Love you and your hub. I mean, you guys are both inspirations, and it's just wonderful to see you together. Judy Greenman, thank you for allowing me into your life and to see, and not just see, but to, I think, help you see the power that you have in really unshackling people from the pains from chronic pain. I mean, it's incredible. Callum, I know we have that book rolling. I'm almost done, man. I hope you're hearing this. Ron Klabunde, for giving me an understanding of what our problems are like. Leaves on a pool. And for reminding me that no matter whether it's spiritual or religious or both, reminding me that, helping me to remember that God is love. John Yun, another new friend who just poured into me one day, and it meant so much. James Warber. Wow. Thank you, my brother. There's a lot of people that I've missed, and I am sorry because I can't remember them all. You've all touched me, but as I start on this next stage, which is so cool, right? Taking all of this amazing wisdom and insight that's been shared on the show, on the Giving Back podcast, and saying, well, where can I put that next? What makes sense for me, even where my heart lies and what I want to do, and how can I share this in the stories that are there? It makes a lot of sense. Give and Grow Rich is a new program we'll be launching in just a couple of days, and I'm putting on the finishing touches, and it's so exciting. And in particular, really drilling it down and providing, as Ryan Lee says, 10x the value, just make it so powerful. Distilling and curating these questions that have, that they've, and these barriers that so many of our guests, both in business and in the nonprofit side, have overcome, and using that to help other business owners and entrepreneurs who want to use their business to have a bigger impact on the people and their communities that they live in. And it's just incredible to look back and see a lot of the questions that have come up, and to go back and think about specific examples. It's really humbling to me, and it's just so exciting to be able to bring that and to spread that goodness forth, because it's really all goodness. I often say that in the Giving Back podcast, I'm literally surrounded by greatness. I mean, you just, I couldn't have imagined where I would be going a couple of years ago when I started, and thinking that that's something that was a passion play, something that I wanted to explore just because I wanted to hang around these people, ended up being something that I can share, and it has great, great value. So I'm really, really excited about it. And thank you so much for helping. Thank you so much for your love and support. And, that's one of the questions that's come up. One of the things that's come up is that, hey, I don't feel supported. I don't feel like I can do this. I don't think, even as a business owner, and even successful business owners, thinking, I don't want to put those things together. I don't know how to do that. That's not what I've been taught. And really, it's not. And there's so many amazing examples that of business owners, men and women, who come on the show and who are making, just doing some amazing things for the people around them, people who have come into a bit of a rough patch and just need a hand up, not a handout, a hand up. I think of Dr. Michelle Colon, who started literally with a box, literally a box to collect used shoes from her patients to send off to Souls for Souls. And my God, she collected over 3,000 pairs of shoes in 1 year. And now she's not just doing that, she's doing a couple other amazing initiatives to help her community. And it's so cool. I think about Aaron Steed with Meathead Movers, who I think he was like one of our very first. And how, as high schoolers, right? I mean, think about it. High schoolers, they stepped up to the plate. 20 years ago, they got a call from a woman in distress, and he and his brother answered that call. And they had continued to use their business to fundamentally alter the course of people's lives and save lives, truly save lives in the process. Right now, they've got, because of their efforts, not only directly with them, but by putting out the call and inviting others and being an example, right? Being an example of what you can do. They have created a network of hundreds of businesses who are all lined up and ready to stand up to domestic violence and contribute what they can, every one of them, ranging from plumbers to florists, salons, movers, and they're all making something. They're all a part of the solution, right? And it's incredible. It's just incredible. So I look forward to bringing that message out because it's hope and it's optimism. And, you know, it's also that they're all heroes in my eyes and in every person who they serve and everybody who's affected by it. They're all heroes. You know, we when we're little kids, we have this picture, at least I did, and at least most of the kids I grew up with, you know, we wanted to be cowboys and astronauts and policemen and firefighters, and we wanted to, you know, go off and have these crazy adventures. And in the process, we knew that we were going to be saving people. So we didn't know what that was, what that job entailed, right? You don't know what that's going to be, but they all had one thing in common, and that was a sense of good, doing good, making a difference. And they're heroes, and I wanted to be just like them. And, you know, the cool thing is we all get to be heroes. We all get to be those hometown heroes if we choose, because everybody has something to give. And that's one thing that became very, very clear from all of our guests, is sometimes the people who were doing the most and having the biggest impact were the people that you wouldn't expect at all. And I mean, whether it's little kids writing a book and raising literally $1 million for a friend, their best friend, so that they could have a sleepover. I mean, it's unreal. Or simply walking across the street and extending a hand to a different religion and welcoming them as neighbors and living together as neighbors, sharing and growing and loving, and in the process, shoring up their own beliefs and becoming even stronger in their faith. So I am just really, really looking forward to it. I'm a little nervous, and I think that's a good thing. If I remember correctly, I think I always did better in front of tests and games and tournaments and stuff like that when I was nervous. So I'm finishing up the last finishing touches, Sherry. So that'll be great. I believe I'm going up on Friday afternoon, Friday after lunch, New Mexico time. And I was thinking about, I know that Sherry is going to be filming this, and I was thinking about doing a Facebook Live. And as long as it's okay with her, I'm going to do it. So you'll see me up live doing my thing from the stage. It's going to be awesome, as I'm really super nervous about that. And as my friend Stephanie Jones says, go big or go home. So we're going to do it, and I'm going to spread my wings, and I'm going to take that step of faith, knowing that one of two things will happen when I take that leap. Either there's going to be ground where I step, or I'm going to learn how to fly. So thanks, everybody. Looking forward to a great week. Love and gratitude. And remember, always err on the side of loving kindness. Hey, so everybody, thank you for hanging out with me for a little bit on Facebook. It's a little crazy, getting ready to go to New Mexico soon. And wow, what a freaking trip. What a freaking adventure this has been. Everybody who I mentioned, thank you again so much for all your help. I am just so grateful, really and truly grateful. And I want to let you know, and Jamie and Alana, I'm just so totally looking forward to seeing you. And I cannot wait to introduce you to my good friend Midori. She is truly a light. And I think it'll be great. And we'll celebrate happy birthdays to you, Jamie. Yeah. Hope your liver's up for it, brother. So have a great day. Love you. Peace.